얘들 안녕. 누가 나한테 그 한국어로 영상 하지 말고 그냥 영어로 100% 하면은 오히려 조회수 잘 나올 거라고 했는데 thank you so much to the person that commented this because do you know how hard it is to make videos in English and Korean? 왜냐면 그 자막 넣는 게 너무 힘들었거든. So we're gonna do a full-on like English video. So let's start. I'm gonna do my nighttime skincare routine. So let's get this started. So I'm not going to actually show you the products that I use because no free publicity, and I've decided that I'm going to go savage on brands now because apparently they like to go for clout sometimes. So it's like, yeah, no free publicity. But anyways, I'm going to go in with a toner pad. And toner pads are all the rage right now in Korea and also overseas. So it's considered like the K-beauty secret. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. Because I think a lot of people use toner pads, but I heard that using toner pads too much will actually sort of like damage your skin barrier. So you shouldn't use it too often because, you know, in order for your skin to actually sort of like heal and whatever, you need to make sure that it's not being so damaged as well, because having that like skin barrier is also very important. And what I like to do is after using toner pads, instead of doing like the sheet mask thing at night because we don't have the time, I always make sure that I go in behind my ears and also my ears as well, because did you know that behind your ears is basically where all of like the hormones come out? And if people sometimes smell, it's usually because they have like stuff behind their ears, and I don't want to be known as the person that's very smelly. So, and then I'm gonna go in with the PDRN, and with PDRN, what's very like great about it is although it is like salmon sperm or something, I think it went viral in the States because it's considered like crazy stuff that Koreans use, but that's actually going to be beneficial for them. And one of them was PDRN, and PDRN is salmon sperm. And yeah, or something like that. And it's apparently good for rejuvenating your skin and whatnot. And you get that glow right away. And PDRN is usually used with hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid, it is also very good for moisturizing your skin, and also it's good for hydration basically. However, with hyaluronic acid, you have to make sure that your face is a bit like there is some type of water on it first, so that the hyaluronic acid can actually cling on to the like hydration, and then it'll work its magic basically. And right now, just by using the hyaluronic acid and PDRN serum, it literally just made my skin glow. And now I'm gonna go in with an eye cream. And with eye cream, what you have to do is you have to make sure that you use the eye cream just like a pea-sized amount. And you have to use your ring finger and go into your eyes. And then literally make lifting motions. And then you go up because apparently due to gravity, your face is going to sag with wrinkles. And all of like the wrinkles usually come from your eyebrows. So you can't forget your eyebrows as well. And also you have to put it over here as well. In Korean, I think it's called 팔자주름, but usually they just call this smile lines. And you go up here as well. And don't forget your literal smile lines over here. And then what I like to do is just tap in once more. And then I learned this from my makeup artist, and what you do is you go in with the serum, but you put it onto the back of your palm like this, and just one pump will do. And what you do is you take small amounts and you start with your cheek, and then you just rub it in like so. And then you go onto the other side as well, taking a small bit more, and then you just rub it in. So what's important about serums and using like hydrating products is that you usually think that having more cream is important, but what's important is actually like the serums and like the different types of like essence stuff, because that's the watery like substance that's going to actually hydrate your skin. And you have to make sure that all of the hydration is actually seeping into your skin. And how you do that is you literally rub it in. Sometimes people do like to use like medical devices or like other types of like home care devices and stuff, but I also do have it, but now I feel like it's not really worth it. So I would say save your money and don't buy those stuff. I would say save your money and don't buy that stuff, and instead you can just literally use your hand and you should just rub it in like so. And just rubbing it in literally just helps. And after you rub it in, then you're gonna feel that it's more soaked in, and then you just tap in and you still have more left, so you go in again. And you always have to start with your cheeks, because apparently your cheeks are, it's okay if you go in with your cheeks first, because your cheeks are going to suck in the hydration as well. Make sure you don't forget like this part as well. And I'm also going to show you like a mini like gua sha routine as well, but without a gua sha, because apparently some people don't have gua shas. And you also can't forget your neck as well, because your neck is also part of your skin. And last but not least, I'm going to go in with a cream, and the same goes for cream. You have to put it at the back of your palm like so, and then you go into like little amounts. So with skincare, basically is that you start off with the toner, and the toner helps to create a clean base for your skin, and then you go in with a hydrating type of serum, and then you go in with another different favorite like serum. So if you have acne, you would go in with something that has cica or like 어성초 or whatever, and then you can use that and then make sure it's all seeped in. But these days with the weather and everything, Korea has 4 seasons, so it's important that you use your like serums and creams accordingly. But what's important is that you use a toner first, so that you can create a clean base, and then use a serum, and then you use eye cream, and then you top off with cream, because the cream acts to create that little barrier on the top of all of the hydration. And with cream, you don't just like slather it on, you literally just go into little like small amounts, like how I'm doing, like so, and then it'll help to create that little like barrier basically. And what I like to do is, since it's night, I like to make sure that all of the puffiness and all of like the like, you know, you've been using your face the whole day, basically making expressions and stuff. So I like to give myself a mini massage, and what I do is I usually do this, and it'll help to create like a bit of more of like a exercise, I guess. It's like a stretch, it's like stretching but for your face. And I go in like this, and apparently if you do like this part, then it's good for your sinuses as well. And I saw that this part is good to be stretched as well, because you use your face a lot, like facial expressions and whatnot. And you go in with your forehead as well, because we don't want wrinkles, and go in with your temples as well. You don't have to do this like every day, but it's good to do it once in a while. And it doesn't have to hurt. I always used to think that like the more pressure you use, it's gonna be better, but that's not the case. And I learned this from going to like a workshop for like skincare, and what you do is you do like a V, and then you go up and you do this, and then it's supposed to be good for like a lymphatic like drainage basically. So yeah. And this is my skin after my skincare routine. So what do you think? And if you want to know any of the products, then I will let you know, but I'm not, you know. I'm also going to do a skincare like morning routine as well if you want. So let me know in the comments. And 한국어로 안 하고 이렇게 영어로 100% 하는 거에 대해서 어떻게 생각하는지 let me know. So bye. 안녕.